I think I finally get it. Welcome back to Road Reality, my friend. I just got off a half-hour highway stint on the 2024 Road Glide here. This thing is absolutely bonkers on the highway, and I think now I get why people buy these things. It's uglier than sin. I know, I'm just kidding. Don't flame me in the comments, but I still am on the fence as to which one looks better, the new Street Glide or the new Road Glide. But this thing, I have found all the good lines on it, and I love the good lines on it. But holy crow, on the highway, I took some notes, take a look. Aha! That worked out well. Yeah! Gotta love it when a plan comes together. This is Maryland, where if you're not Mad Maxing it, you're not winning. We live, we die, we live again. Hands on the bars, John. The wind bubble is so awesome that I'm following a car, but I don't even need my drop-down visor, and I'm definitely at highway speed. This is nuts. I was curious what the TPMS would say on the highway. I was set to 37 and 41 when cold, and now we're up to 40 and 47. So yeah, they really do climb on the highway. Time for a nav close-up. The wind bubble is so serene right in this area. Like, wind hits me up here, yeah, right up there, and that's it. It's the camera probably angled down again. But nothing phases this bike. It's just like, I'll pass trucks, I go down the road, just lean me into a corner and let's go. Or, you know, a bend because it's the highway. Highways don't have corners. Fight me in the comments below. Just politely disagree. And I think it comes down to a few key points on this bike. And what we're gonna do is take a look-see. And obviously I have my Freedom Shields windshield here, and the thing just whoosh, the air just goes up over you. But these guys right here, you can move these, okay? They make a big difference. But so do these inside ones. These are just nuts. And I am again parched of throat. Coffee. And I can't really walk well because my gout is still hurting me. The other day I went to the doctor's office and my wife took me, and I had to get her to get me a wheelchair. It was that bad. It's several days later and it's not as bad, but I'm not gonna spend long off the bike. But this fairing shape, I mean, this right here, the wind gets scooped over it and just goes past you. And the windshield, like I mentioned, creates this big air bubble. And it just goes like stink. And we don't have any more oil leaks. Yay for me. Yep, clean as a whistle. Wow. Yeah. Let's get on a bike and ride and talk some more about it where my foot's not on the ground. So we're up here on Ball Road, one of my favorite roads to ride, and I waited until most of the salt was gone. Looks like there's still a little bit left, but this is a fun road to ride, and it's kind of scenic. You can see over there, I'm watching the road, and there's some good corners to it. But man, was that something else. Like, I know when I put the windshield on the Street Glide, and I'm going to do a little comparison here, right? I know when I put the windshield on the Street Glide, the Freedom Shields, I said that I was not being messed up by any of the wind anymore, especially passing trucks and stuff on the highway. And that's still true, but the Road Glide blows that out of the water. It's like taking the stock Street Glide is a 5, And then with the Freedom Shields, it was like a 7 or 8. This is a solid 10. I give it a 10. I give it a 10, baby. Name that movie. I might have misquoted it. Anyway. Oh man, this thing is great. And we're almost to the end of the break-in period. But I just wanted to talk about wind on this video, and actually having taken it out on the highway, not for the first time, for the second time, but a real highway stint, because the first time was like 5 minutes on the highway, and I was like, wow, okay, I'm impressed. 398 miles on the odometer, and this will be my first time getting on the highway. How exciting. Not very exciting, but I did want to document the occasion for posterity. Not posteriors, but posterity. So I have got one camera going because I totally forgot to set up the Hero 10 earlier. And yeah, we're just going to go on the highway for like 3 miles and see what it feels like. Because I have yet to be on any kind of big old highway. I could have done that a lot faster. Yeah. 64 miles an hour. No, 62. Only 5th gear? Wow, this thing's geared tall. Man, this thing could get dangerous. I am cruising along just so comfortable. Wow, I'm like a mile in and this is nuts. Yeah, this side winds, they're hitting me, but they ain't doing nothing to the bike. Double negative, John, double negative. Man, even a short highway stint, and I can feel already why people buy road glides over street glides for doing any kind of highway mileage. Where have you been all my life? All right, I'm getting off the highway. But to actually get it up and to sustained highway speeds and go up that road that had some bends to it, you know, it made a big difference. Not in my impression of it, but it just kind of solidified that. So look at this. Look at me. Cornering with a plum. Not a plum, but a plum. It's a word. It's a $20 word. We'll call it 20 bucks. But yep, the Road Glide just handles the wind like nobody's business. And we tested the side wind in a previous video. Now we've tested the highway wind. There's no more wind to test. We have broken the wind. How's your day out there in YouTube land? I forgot to ask earlier. I hope your day is going as swimmingly as mine. Oh, what a beautiful day for a ride. It is close to 70 degrees. And, oh yeah. We're down to 40 front, 48 rear. I was at 37, 41 front rear when I left the house. And I saw as high as 42 and 50 on the highway. So I guess it really wants you to bump those pressures up to not put too much heat into the tires. But, you know, it is what it is. I wasn't stopping to change it. We got to 3,500. That's it. That's enough. Man, what a machine. Absolutely love it. And look at this gorgeous weather. Oh, springtime is here, my friend. And you're watching this probably in April. Them's the breaks. I've once again developed a backlog of videos, and we just got to get through those. And I have to upshift. Oh yeah, just like butter, baby. So I really do think that it's these winglets and these interior wind blockers that do a great job, in addition to the entire Road Glide fairing. I mean, that thing is just, it's bulbous. It's big and it's bulbous. Make your jokes in the comments section below. Again, I'm not going to make them for you. But there's a reason that Road Glide sells so well for people that actually tour. I am not a touring person. I am a put-along person. But I think it really plays in being a frame-mounted fairing. Wow, look at this. Look at this view. I'm just gobsmacked. I mean, I've been cooped up far too long. Anyway, the fairing being frame-mounted plays a huge part in the comfortability of riding this bike, because you're not fighting it. You're just pushing the handlebars, and then the bike does the thing. And I'm going to use 2 hands now, because I'm going to lean it over. Yahoo! And we're at the end of Ball Road, so we're going to get on Iamsville and go down the road. Whoa, Nelly! So already I have increased my leading envelope, I've increased my speed envelope, and now I've increased my highway comfortability envelope. What other envelopes are there to open and extend? Just wow! I am gobsmacked by this machine. Harley really did a great job. So I gotta ask you, do you have one of the new Helix model bikes, the 24 Road Glide or Street Glide? And if so, what do you think of the wind? Oh my gosh, look at that. Wow. This video is like half wow and half I'm gobsmacked. But if you have one of these bikes, what's your thought on the Wind Pro, especially a Road Glide? I'm curious what other people think. I know like Bodine 52 and Bob Nelson have new Road Glides, and I'm sure there's some other people. Busted Knuckles, my buddy from Illinois, I think he's in Illinois, he has one. Wow, I just absolutely am, every time I throw a leg over this bike, I'm absolutely smitten. Even with the leak and, you know, other stuff, it's just, this is like the perfect machine. If I were to be stuck in a room with some geniuses and design people, this might be the bike that came out of that meeting. Yeah, I mean, it's just phenomenal. I absolutely am in love with the 24 Road Glide. So before I ramble along too long, I thank you for watching. I think we said all there is to say. I'm gonna look at Sugarloaf Mountain. Well, you're gonna look. I'm gonna look at the road. Look at that. Wow, something else. Anyway, I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, boop the like button. And I will see you in the next video. Don't forget your 2 mantras. 1, you have a 100% track record of making it through a bad day. And 2, do something nice for yourself every day. Maybe it's going and test riding one of these things. If you're into cruisers, this is like the bike to have. Bye.